Hey everyone, welcome back to Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Candy Sugar Pop by ASTRO. This is ASTRO's latest comeback. I believe their last comeback was like 9 months ago, but it doesn't feel like they've been gone too long. While, yes, their full group comeback was a while ago, they've been pretty busy this year. You had 2 subunit activities this year. Jinjin and Rocky with their subunit, they had a debut. Moonbin and Sana had a comeback. So it's been, a pretty good year for ASTRO in terms of promotions and whatnot. But I'm excited to see the group come back. And with a title like Candy Sugar Pop, I've got my hopes up. Like, are we returning back to like the sugary bubblegum pop type stuff that ASTRO used to do? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a long while. So we'll check it out and see. Now, before we get into today's video real quick, guys, if you enjoy our content and you'd like to support the channel, please consider visiting our Patreon. Over on our Patreon, we do bonus reactions to listening parties, variety content, K-dramas, animes, survival shows. So if you guys are interested in any of that, want to check that all out, make sure to visit our Patreon over at patreon.com/formatherapy. Of course, you do not have to support us monetarily if you don't want to or you can't. Just simply hit the like button down below over here. Please leave a comment and make sure to subscribe down below as well. We'd really appreciate it. All right, let's get into the video. This is Candy Sugar Pop by ASTRO, and this is your form of therapy. The very first shot was incredibly misleading. The motorcycle on the dirt. Ooh, the transition of the outdoor scene to here, this indoor scene, and how they're making it look like it's the same space, even though it's not, was really cool. Oh, wow, this is not good green screen, but it's really pretty. Ooh, I want to watch this again. There's a lot of things I'm liking visually. Love the same color tone thing that they had going on with that room. Ooh! Bit of a disco influence, disco pop. Oh. Moonbin. Oh, wow. We've been seeing a lot of green screen in our music videos the past week or so. And it's still the same case here, but it's incredibly well done. Ooh, the footwork. Wow. That Moonbin Sana unit song did something for me. I'm got like eyes for Sana this music video. Okay. I loved that music video. I loved that song. It was fantastic. The song felt a welcome return to form for ASTRO. That's not to say they haven't done light or just pop concepts in general. In fact, they've largely done pop. ASTRO with their song Always You, they really started to maturing their concepts and starting to tackle more mature concepts. But that's not to say, the entire duration since then, they've only done like mature concepts or dark concepts. In fact, I still think they do more bright pop concepts than they do dark stuff. And even their dark stuff, like Blue Flame or Always You, is not that dark even compared to other groups anyways. But stuff like All Night or their last comeback, or even Knock, right? Knock is super pop, but it's also like it's way more emotional, and it leans more on like the side of like sentimentality and melancholy rather than just sugary bubblegum pop joy and goodness. And I loved it. I loved it because this is what ASTRO was known for. And it's why I initially got into ASTRO. Breathless, Baby, Crazy Sexy Ghoul. Butterfly is one of the greatest songs of all time, like in the world. Like in the history of time, there was like Mozart, there was Prince, and then there was Butterfly by ASTRO. Highly, highly recommend that song for anybody who has never heard it. So I really enjoyed the song. The music video, it's a rather simple music video. They used a lot of green screen and CGI in this music video. And you would think that I wouldn't like that as much, but I think they did an excellent job. And I want to go over the few points in this video real quick. So let's see. One part that I really, really enjoyed is this opening with Unu when he goes in. So, okay, they're doing very much the SM box thing right here. If I can get a wide shot of this set. There's a wide shot at one point. Okay, I feel like this is as wide as I'm going to be able to find, just like without looking. But yeah, that right there, that's a wall, most likely a painted wall. And if you look at like the rest of the set, it cuts right there, right? It's a box. They're shooting in a box. And so they're doing the SM box thing, but they're doing it in a way that I think is very beautiful and done in a way that I was very, very impressed. So this part where Unu is going in. So they're creating a story and they're creating like the setting, right? And so they're basically saying, Candy Sugar, let's say if this is a diner, right? This is a diner-esque building. Unu just parked outside and he's got his motorcycle, right? Now, you can't see like what's on the other side of the motorcycle, but you'll see that like this area, this diner, is decorated with like this sand, these faux, what is this, like pink or purple, like palm frond trees, and then like a neon cactus, right? So when he enters this set, when he enters that set, like that set is not this set, obviously, right? We can all see that. And yet they brought back the neon lights for the cactus because one, it looks cool, it's aesthetically pleasing, and then it's a motorcycle. Now, we as an audience are all smart enough to gauge the fact that this right here, like where the motorcycle is, clearly this and this right here is not the same thing, but they're building a story for us, like just visually representing the story for us. Like imagine like you're watching like a live theater, like they change scenes, scene after scene, and you're meant to believe, your mind is meant to believe that this is all one fluid story. And so that's really, really well done. I really like that. And also, it's like a small diner building, right? Realistically, we know that's just a small set right there inside. But then that transition right there, and then it's leading us to believe that like this entire indoor scene takes place within that diner, which is obviously not possible. But I love that. It's a music video. Who fucking cares? Like it, and also like it's just like a light, sugary bubblegum pop song. And so like they're just defying the laws of reality, but in a way that still makes sense. And so I really, really, really like that. Creativity is popping off this music video. I just spilled coffee. Okay, hold on. Sana's scene is actually what I wanted to talk about next. So Sana's solo scene, sorry, I'm cleaning coffee off my table in my shirt while I talk about this. So Sana's scene, the green screen is, well, it's clearly fake, right? This looks like the Atlantis resort or something, right? It's clearly fake, but they do it really, really well. First of all, they match the lighting extraordinarily well. Like it looks like he's actually there. Like this is, I think, the perfect blend for CG and green screen work in K-pop music videos. When you hit the uncanny valley of like, oh, he looks like he's really there, even though we know it's clearly fake. That is truly good enough. Like it doesn't have to actually look like he's at the Atlantis beach resort, you know? It just needs to look good, right? We're not trying to create like a $300 million like Avengers blockbuster movie here. Like it doesn't have to look super realistic. It just needs to be pretty. And it's really, really pretty. Not just Sana's face, but like it's the way that it's shot. So a big thing that helps is they're moving the camera a lot. When you do green screen work, I think, and I personally hate green screen work, and I try to do everything as practical as possible. But how they shoot this, they give it a lot of depth. The camera is constantly moving, and even the way they shoot it, right? So, well, actually, let's go back to that scene where Sana was just falling into his chair. If you notice, it looks like, obviously it's a light on a set, but the way the light is hitting him and hitting him, the light is motivated based on the building right there. It looks like it's the sun hitting him and not a video light. Same with, if we cut to a close-up, same with like a shot like right here. Yeah. So if you look at this shot right here, you can see that the lighting is all very similar in tone. It all looks very similar to the background as well. That's also another thing. They actually matched the color of the lighting. The lighting here, they gave it like a bit of like a warmer tone because the video has like a bit of a warmer tone. And it just, the overall scene matches as opposed to him being lit completely differently from the backdrop set. So that's really well done. But also this is always like a very good idea, which is they had half a practical set. Like this set is practical right here in front, and then that set back there is fake. So because of that, they're matching it. It aesthetically looks similar, and so your mind subconsciously is tricking itself into thinking, oh yeah, this is all the same set. This isn't green screen, even though your eyes are telling you, yeah, this is green screen. It still looks great. I'm gonna say chroma key because in America, like we just say green screen, but Korea uses a lot of blue screen too. So just to cover my base, I'll say chroma key. You know, even right there. So I mentioned like, why is this scene so dark? It's just naturally lit, and I actually don't mind that. So I actually don't mind that because it's not meant to be like a beauty shot. It's kind of not the point. And I do think like it actually adds something to the video. There's a sense of realism, even though this is all fake. It's a boxed set with CGI, but the team is making a lot of concerted effort to make this feel real. Love like the red tone going on. I'm confused. Okay. I was trying to figure out what this scene was on my first watch through, and it still doesn't make sense. Like, what is this? Like, is this like a very fancy city hall? Like I can't tell what the point of this set is. Mind you, it's aesthetically pretty, and I do like it, but I'm just like, what is this place? That's just what I'm wondering. It's got a very 1940s, 50s lobby vibe, you know, like it's the lobby of like a 10-story building. That's what it feels like. But I love the tone. I love like the wood color tone that mixes with the what's the word? The pastel green. It looks really nice. See, even right here. Even right here, if you look at Rocky, even like the light right here, he's got a hair light right here. That little hair light makes all the difference in between making him look way too flat and way too, or way too flat and assimilating way more with the background here. So you notice how there's the curvature of the light right here, and then you've got the shadow fall off right here, right? If you notice with Rocky as well, on his hair, you're gonna see the hair light, and do you see the lighting right here? He's lit right here, but then you get the shadow fall off right here. So again, he's lit the same, lit in the same way as his CG background. It's incredibly well done. And then Jinjin's scenes are really well done as well. Same thing. You can see the edge light right here. Looks really, really good. He looks the most 3D out of anyone's CG scenes here. But even right here, notice that like it's clearly fucking fake. And this is what I mean. This is clearly fake. Recently in the Mason video for Dreamcatcher, I mentioned there was a scene where Xion was sitting on the edge and she had no shadow, right? That's because like, you know, everything around her was fake. And everything, obviously, like this bus and everything is fake. And, you know, they shot him against like a chroma key table, but they added a fake shadow. They added and the shadow looks fake as fuck. They added like a soft drop shadow, kind of like something you'd see in Photoshop. And yet it's enough because you're not going to be staring at this scene and you're not going to be analyzing the scene. The scene goes by really fast. Let's see how long it lasts. 1, 2 seconds. It lasts 2 seconds. And so it's not enough time for you to register like whether it looks good or whether it looks bad. It just needs to be there. And that's kind of like what I've been trying to get across for the past week is like, you really don't have to make it look perfect. You just need to make it look okay in certain scenes. Like certain parts of the chroma key work and the CG, like Sana scenes, are beautiful, right? You can tell they put a lot of work into it. And even Jinjin's part, it's very beautiful the way he's lit and everything. But when he's laying down, you know, they didn't spend like hours on the drop shadow, or maybe they did, but like the drop shadow like on him on the bus while he's on top of the bus is like not the most realistic thing, but like it's passable enough. So like if you don't stop, you probably wouldn't notice. Like that's kind of like the point. People should miss a lot of the mistakes as long as like it's good enough and pass. And then, you know, because the music video is moving really fast. But when you do something wrong, like if you don't even put in like the base minimal effort of like trying to put a shadow on something, no matter how short a scene is, our brains are naturally going to go, that didn't look right. Wait, what happened? And then it makes you go back and like look deeper into it. I love that move. I don't know why. Yeah, this sets the exact same thing. They did a great job. Hold on, I want to see one more thing. Let me see. Oh wow, that's incredible. There's no way. Hold on. Let's see. Wow. Okay, they put in so much effort with this video. Okay. Wow. Who shot this? Who shot this? They went overboard. As in like you didn't have to do this and it would have been fine, but it really, really was like the icing on the cake. So this is something that is definitely going to be like not noticeable unless you're looking for it. So they're driving through these rings, right? Whatever these rings. And these rings are like these bright neon LED things, right? Or they're like bright neon color, right? So theoretically, if you pass by it, it should be causing like light to move past you. And so if you play this frame by frame, the timing is not exact with it, but do you see how the light is slightly pulsing on them? You'll notice right here, they'll get slightly brighter, slightly dimmer, slightly brighter, slightly dimmer. They had like a strobe or a flash on them that was just like intermittently, just like flickering, like just randomly. And they did that to just motivate the lighting for them going through the rings. That was overboard, but like, that's exactly what I'm talking. This is a team that fucking cared. Like, this may seem like, oh, this is a simple, like, cute Astro video. It's not just that it's a cute, simple Astro video. It's presented as a cute, simple Astro video. But the work that went into it is like so much. Oh my God, Moomba's arms. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But the fact that it's presented as a cute, simple Astro video, I think is like such an amazing job that they did. It's really incredible. So I have just nothing but high praise for this team. Oh, I love this outro. It's fantastic. I love the rap outro. If any of you are Kulture fans, you'll know that I like rap. I like, or Victon fans, you'll know that I like rap singing outros. Specifically, I think, was it Golden Child's Burn It that ends with a rap singing outro? I don't know. It's one of the Golden Child songs that I'm obsessed with. And I just totally forgot the other group that I just named because I have really terrible short-term memory. But this was amazing. This is incredible. The song is a solid 9. And I can't give it a 10 because while, yes, the candy, sugar pop, na na na, it's catchy. It's still like, I'm still holding it to a standard to Astro's previous discography, and I still think the Baby or the Breathless or the Crazy Sexy Cool hooks are catchier than this. I still believe that like the top line from like the 2010 to like 2018, like those top lines were really, they were much more simple, but they were much more addictive in that regard. And so, that's why I'm giving it a bit of a 9. But I did love it. And I also loved the music video as well. The music video is a 10. As I said, it's presented as like, oh, this is a simple, cute, colorful music video, but it's really, really not. Like, this music video has so much more work, but also thought put into it than a lot of other music videos that you'll see for boy groups and girl groups in the scene nowadays. So hats off to their team. This was fantastic. But guys, that's going to be it for me and my reaction to Astro's Candy Sugar Pop. Would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you guys think about this song, this music video? Like, what did you think about them returning to another like bubbly, cute song? I personally really loved it. Let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you guys want to support us, if you guys enjoy our content, please consider visiting our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You could always just hit the like button down below. You could leave a comment. It helps us out with the search engine algorithm. And if you want to subscribe, we're going to have a button for you right here. You can check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.